Hello, Aquarius. This is Sapphire Blue with Starlight Divine Readings. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I do appreciate you guys coming through and checking in with the videos for the month of January. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. First off, I want to apologize for the New Year's readings. If the music was too distracting, I'm getting some comments on these videos about that. I was just really excited and turned up celebrating the holidays, getting these readings out. I didn't realize that the volume of the music was too high. So I do apologize for that if it was a distraction, and I will try to continue to be mindful of that in the future. All right, Aquarius. This will not resonate with everyone. Take what you need and leave the rest. If you want to check your sun, moon, and rising sign, sometimes your Venus. When it comes to your love relationships, you can do so as I post them. Or you can contact me at starlightdivinereadings@gmail.com or on Facebook at Starlight Divine Readings with the booking option for a personal reading. All right, so let's see what you guys have on the agenda for the month of January. Now, before I get started, I do want to say something before I get into the reading. Like, when I got this reading, I looked at it and I feel like you guys are going to be coming into some spiritual enlightenment in love and relationships. There's going to be there's going to be some progress spiritually and on a deeper soul level. And that's really for everybody, because I've been getting this in a lot of readings so far. But for you guys, it's very prominent. I did a reading for you guys in December. And I drew an oracle card for you that said God speaks. And I feel like the divine has been trying to get your attention to awaken you to some things in your life that you might not be seeing. And maybe awakening within yourself to some things. And I'm going to get into the reading and explain why I feel that way as we go. So I drew some romance angels, and I drew some psychic tarot and gilded and Rider-Waite energy for you guys today. And we got love yourself first here. Your self-respect makes you more attractive. And we also have attraction. You attract love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like you guys are in transition right now in the month of January. There's some transformations in the works for you. And I feel like you're laying the groundwork and the foundation to bring in this new love for 2018. To bring in some new love and some stability within yourselves when it comes to love. So for the psychic tarot, first card I drew for you guys is Sacrifice. And this is kind of like your present energy. So you may have had to release or let go of something. This is kind of equivalent to the Hanged Man. Self-sacrifice. You had to let go. You're coming into some awareness, and you're seeing things in a different perspective. And you know that that was something you could no longer hold on to. Or you're figuring that out currently. That there's something that you're going to have to release. And we don't always have any control over that situation. So you may be having to deal with it happening on a whim, or out of the blue, or unexpectedly. We also have the High Priestess here below. And the High Priestess speaks of intuition. It also could represent Scorpio energy. But the High Priestess, Scorpio got this for them too. but obviously, but this comes for you guys because I really feel like you have to do some soul searching. You have several cards in here that talk about going deeper within, listening to intuitions, connecting with the divine, connecting to your higher self. And we also have the Eight of Pentacles. So this may have to deal with you wanting to be in balance with finances and relationship. Because I did see that throughout your readings, as well as financial issues seem to be important in your love life right now. It plays an important role, especially if you're in a partnership and you're the breadwinner, or if you're trying to build, accumulate, have a family, and be stable. So this talks about coming into something that you're creating out of your own creativity. You're creating this out of your own mind, like starting a business or an entrepreneurship. So it may just be work related, getting promotions on your job or moving forward in finances. So there has come some sacrifices and some revelations in this department, in your finances. And you're finally understanding that it's time to move forward. And you're using your intuition, and you're becoming more spiritual with this. This is your current situation. You're coming into some revelation about your love and your finances. Okay, over here we have shadow, and this is kind of like the past. This is overall energy, is shadow. This is equivalent to the moon card. And you see how the gentleman is looking at a darker version of himself. So some of you are going to have to go into self-reflection. We also have the Hermit here in your reading, which means basically, not basically, but almost the same thing. But this this card represents seeing a side of yourself that was unknown to you before. Going inward and kind of checking yourself. You know, allowing yourself to see your flaws and appreciate them. Understand who you are as a person and what you really want. Okay, see, I said down here, let's get to this Hermit card. Hermit card talks about reflection. So I feel like after some reflection, you know, you're going to be moving into some stability. But you were going into this energy of reflection because of this Queen of Cups here. Now, this did show up for you guys in your yearly spread for the new year. And it is reversed because you guys want it to be the King and Queen of Cups. You guys want to have balanced love. You guys want to have a wonderful romantic relationship. You guys are so loving. And this may represent your energy right now, that you're just not really feeling love. You're not feeling like celebrating. This could be a third-party situation with this relationship. It could have been that. But I really feel like you guys don't feel like there's a reason to celebrate this love. Some of you maybe you guys may have had to release it. and let it go. You may have had to go in and reflect and contemplate on this situation and made a realization that it had to go. Or there needed to be some significant changes made in this relationship. There's so much work to do. So you guys decided to go inward, and you guys are deciding to try to figure out how to move forward. And right now you're moving forward spiritually. You're moving forward inward. If that makes sense. Forward, inward, yeah. Okay. This relationship and this intuition that's coming in has triggered you to really look back on your life and see how far you've come. And you may have had to repeat some lessons about about your relationships but I really feel like I keep saying that divine spirit is trying to get your attention, trying to get you to focus inward, because I feel like you've missed out on some things along the way by not paying attention. Now, you guys are very sweet people. You guys are naturally loving and intuitive people. You have that air sign whimsical energy that allows you to pick up on things without even knowing you're picking up on things. I've seen it before so many times. And I feel like you guys don't hone in on that enough and pay attention to it. Because over here we have crown chakra. Crown chakra talks about our connection with spirit, our connection with the divine, our connection with our higher selves. And the crown chakra is right above the head. That's, like I said, that's our connection with the divine. That's our spiritual selves. And I really feel like some of you are going to be using this more. Allowing yourself to be more spiritual. You guys are going to take time to meditate and reflect. All of this reading talks about meditation, spiritual growth, renewal. Now, I know you're like, well, what does all this have to do with love? Like I said, this is laying foundation for the month of January. Because you may need to use your intuition about the the next relationship coming in. Or you need to use your intuitions and your inner knowledge of self to work out the kinks over here and become balanced and figure out what role you played in the relationship and how you can fix yourself in order to bring stability into your relationship in the future. Now, see, I have the Four of Cups here. And this talks about contemplating love. Now, this love is coming in this cup from the sky, so it could be divine love coming in, being offered to you. And you may not be ready to take it just yet, because there's still some thinking you need to do. You're not ready for it. You want to be more stable, more balanced. And we also have the Magician here. So you guys are definitely going to be making a new start in all areas. And I feel like you making this inward reflection and this choice is going to spark your creativity and give you some renewal in your spirit about how you're going to take on things, including love. And we have the Page of Pentacles here, which is offering stability, because that's what you want to do. There may be someone in your life that you are attracted to, or someone you're with that you might not be able to give this to just yet. And you're working on a master plan to figure it out. How you're going to give this coin to your loved one. How are you going to present this love, this stability to your significant other? Like I said, you're making the judgments. You're looking inward. You're starting over. I don't want to see you guys continuing to be imbalanced. I know you guys get release your ex too on your readings a lot. So I want you guys to be able to clear that energy and recognize that you are not the person you used to be coming in 2018. There's definitely a transformation happening with you guys. You're no longer going to be that over emotional person, because sometimes when you guys are imbalanced, you guys can become, your energy can become quite chaotic, and a lot of times you don't say exactly how you feel until the last minute, and you blow your tops, and it causes conflict in the relationships and conflict within yourselves and in your minds. And you really are good people. You don't like to be angry. You don't like to be fussy, and you like to be loving. You know, some of you are born around Valentine's Day, and you know, you guys are just the most loving people and happy and smile. And you guys can keep that energy going. Once you get rid of all this right here. But in order to do that, it's going to require some inner work, some reflection, some understanding that you have what it takes to make things happen, to make these moves financially and spiritually. You are backed. You have the backing of the Most High Divine. You have angels and guides watching over you to help you move forward. You just have to tap into that. Oh, forgive the horn. You guys, like I said, are healing, letting go of things. Let all that negativity just dissipate. Self-reflection. Hone in, get connected, be more spiritual, meditate, and really just go inward. Because how we are on the inside is going to reflect how we are on the outside. And in order to present a balanced, stable love to whoever, you have to be balanced on the inside. And that's going to take some digging, some self-reflection, like I've been saying. So you guys got this. You guys got this. There's going to be some changes, and you're going to become stable in 2018. All right, guys. I thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. I hope that you guys will return for your twin flame readings that are coming up really soon. And this is Sapphire Blue with Starlight Divine Readings. You guys be blessed always. Peace, love, and light.